Hey guys, good morning and happy Tuesday. So for today's topic, I was reflecting on how our world and our lives have just become more simplified, and in a way more focused too. And what I mean by that is, all the things we used to go do and be able to go do aren't really available to us. And when we do go out, we need to go out with some sort of purpose, and there's limited things open, and you have to have some sort of goal of what you're doing. So one major positive of all this is I do think that we've been put in a position where we're kind of forced to think about, okay, well, what am I doing? What is the purpose? Like, what really matters right now? And I think that by stripping things away of just like things you can just go do loosely, I do think that it's removed a lot of bells and whistles and distractions that we just got so used to always having. Like being able to go do whatever we wanted, being able to go out to any event and any concert rather than focusing on like what actually mattered and what had to get done. And I think I do want to say that there's a lot of habits and things that I think that we are developing in this time that beyond this, like once we get past the quarantine period, I think they're going to be really healthy and positive things for us to have us like built into us, like not only individually, but also as a society, like maybe our values will kind of change of like what really matters and like how to spend your time. So if you think about it, not only in the sense of like stripping out like the fun things, right? So you don't have the concerts, you don't have the shows, you don't have things like that. So instead, maybe you're like, okay, well now, what else am I going to do with my time? And then you think to more time with family, more time with, yourself even, of just like self-care type things. And those are all things that, maybe before we didn't have enough of a value on. When you think about like the workspace, right? So like what were the bells and whistles in the way before? Like, now since we're all remote, we don't have the distractions of like our commute. We don't have the distractions of even the basics of like, okay, well, what am I going to wear to work today? Like all those distractions and extra things are not there. And the simplification allows you to focus on what really matters. And that for workspace would be like doing a good job with what you have to get done, etc. So, but yeah, so it's just something to think about. I think that kind of a shift in values and refocus on, what really matters at the end of the day is a really healthy thing. And it'd be really interesting to see once we get out of this time, how much that's like still very much a core value, and maybe we won't value as much of going out and doing things and wandering out without a purpose, right? In the sense of, like you can't just go like window shop. You got to have like a purpose, like for an errand or something. Like who knows? Like maybe you're shifting your life to focus on what matters. But yeah, so that's it for this week. As always, if there's anything you'd like to add, I'd love to hear it. Other than that, have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you next week. All right, aloha. Bye.